So if you do a mediation for your lawsuit or your conflict, you may be surprised to know that a mediator can give you a lot of information that you might not think is available from a mediator. Now, a mediator is not an attorney. They can't give you legal advice, but they can give you legal information. And what that might entail are things like, what are your rights, right? What are your legal rights? What are your personal rights for your case? What laws apply? A mediator can point out the laws that might be applicable in your case. They can also, in most cases, tell you what are the approaches that the court might take in your scenario. They might tell you the court is likely to do this. The court is likely to interpret your facts in a certain way. They can also tell you what they've seen in the past with similar cases. And this is where it gets a little more advanced. In most cases, a licensed mediator can tell you what legal principles the court is likely to apply, right? They can't give you advice on what to do about it, but they can tell you, look, the court is very likely to look at it this way. The court is very likely to apply this law. They'll also tell you what factors the court is going to take into account when they look at your case. If you don't get a successful mediation, they can tell you what the court would do if it goes to a full-blown litigation. In fact, the only question that a mediator can't really tell you is, what is the outcome if you go to court? What is the court going to decide, or what's their judgment going to be? That's up to the court, up to the judge based on the evidence. They can tell you what the court might apply for laws, what the court might ask you for questions. As far as what the outcome is, that's a whole different story. Your attorney might be able to give you some suggestions on that, but the mediator can only give you legal information, not necessarily legal advice.